Everyone's telling Nigerians abroad to invest in Nigeria right now. Bring your money home. The interest rates are amazing. Don't miss out. But nobody is asking the question I ask every single person who comes to me. Should you invest? My name is Anne. I am a chartered accountant with over a decade in Nigerian banking and insurance. And here is what I know that most investment advisors won't tell you. Not every Nigerian abroad should be rushing money back home right now. In fact, some of you watching this, you're better off keeping your money exactly where it is. But for those of you who should invest in Nigeria, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it without losing sleep, without family drama, and without the horror stories you've heard. In the next few minutes, I'm going to be giving you a framework to decide if Nigeria makes sense for your situation, and if it does, the safest way to execute. Let's get into it. Before we talk about where to invest, let's talk about if you should invest. Here are 3 questions I'll be asking you. Question 1, do you have an emergency fund where you currently live? If you don't have at least 6 months of living expenses saved up in your country of residence, investing in Nigeria is premature. I don't care how attractive the interest rates look. You need stability where you are first. I've seen too many people send money to Nigeria for investment, then face an emergency abroad and have to borrow at 15 to 20% interest rates because they can't access their Nigerian funds quickly. That's not smart finance management. Question 2, what's your exit strategy? Most people invest in Nigeria thinking, I'll bring the money back when I need it. But have you calculated the transaction costs, the exchange rate risks, the time it takes to liquidate? As someone who's worked in banking, I can tell you moving money in and out of Nigeria isn't free and it isn't always fast. You need to factor this into your returns. Question 3, are you investing for you or are you managing family expectations? Be honest, is this genuinely about building wealth or is it about showing family back home that you're doing something? Because if it's the latter, there are cheaper ways to manage family expectations without locking up investment capital. Here is my framework. You should only invest in Nigeria if you have financial stability where you currently live, you have a 3 to 5 years time horizon, you understand you're taking on currency risks, you have a clear goal for this money, be it for retirement, for your property, for an education fund. You are doing this for you, not to satisfy family pressure. If you checked all those boxes, then yes, Nigeria has some compelling opportunities right now, and I'm going to be showing you the safest ways to access them. But if you didn't check those boxes, there is no shame in waiting. Investing when you're not ready is how people lose money. Before we go on, please take a moment to click the like button. Thank you. All right, for those of you that have decided that Nigeria makes sense for your situation, let's talk about safety. As a chartered accountant, when I evaluate investment safety, I look at 3 things. Number 1, regulatory protection. Number 2, liquidity. How fast can you access your money? Number 3, counterparty risks. Who are you trusting with your funds? Most people focus only on returns. This pays 20%, that pays 25%. Well, returns mean nothing if you can't access your money or if the institution collapses. Here is my hierarchy of safety in Nigerian investments. Tier 1, which is the highest safety, federal government securities, that is Treasury bonds, federal government savings bonds. Why? They have government backing, are regulated by CBN and have never defaulted. Tier 2, high safety. We have commercial paper from Tier 1 banks and blue chip companies. Why? Strong balance sheets, regulatory oversight, and historical reliability. They haven't defaulted. Tier 3, which is moderate safety. Listed stocks on the Nigerian Stock Exchange with strong fundamentals. Why? There is regulatory oversight, liquidity, and transparency. Tier 4, which is variable safety. We have real estate, private investments, agriculture. Why? It depends heavily on due diligence and partner selection. Notice what's not on this list: sending money to someone to handle for you. That's not an investment. That's a donation with hope attached. For the next section, I'm going to focus on Tier 1 and Tier 2, the investments where your safety is maximized and control is absolute. If you're interested in investing in both the Nigerian and US stock market, but you don't know what stocks to buy for maximum returns, then my VIP community was created for you. Inside the VIP community, I do the heavy lifting. I give specific buy recommendations, exactly what stocks to buy, when and at what price for maximum returns. Sell strategies. I tell you when to sell to collect profits. Dividend portfolio. I show you and guide you towards building a profitable dividend portfolio. Monthly live webinar sessions. We review the market and adjust positions together. You also get to enjoy direct access to me. Our track record speaks for itself. But more than returns, what I'm proudest of is the confidence members now have. They are no longer scared of the stock market. They understand what they are buying and why. The link is going to be in the description and in the comment section. I limit membership so that I can work with each person personally. So if you click the link and it's active, don't wait. Your subscription covers for 1 full year. Now, let us move over to the safe investment options. Number 1, Treasury bills, the foundation. Let's start with the safest option in Nigeria, which are Treasury bills. This is a loan to the federal government of Nigeria for less than a year. The government has never defaulted on Treasury bills, not once. Current rates are between 14 to 16%. Minimum investment is 100,000 naira through the secondary market. This is roughly $65 to $70 or 50 million through the primary market. Liquidity. It can be sold before maturity if needed. The risk rating is very low. Here is what I like from a safety perspective. Your investment is backed by the federal government of Nigeria. The rates are fixed. You know what you're going to get in return from day one. You can get your interest upfront. Settlement is electronic. Money goes directly into your bank account. No stories. Here is what I don't like. Returns are in naira. Currency risks if you're thinking in dollars or pounds. It must be reinvested at maturity, so there is no automatic rollover in most cases. How to access Treasury bills? Download an investment app like AfroInvestor 2.0 or Stanbic IBTC or Bamboo. Register with your BVN and your Nigerian bank account. Select available Treasury bills and invest. Is this going to make you rich? No. Will it protect your capital while earning significantly more than foreign savings accounts? Yes. That's its purpose. Investment 2, federal government savings bonds, the black tax solution. Now, let me show you how to solve a problem every Nigerian abroad faces: the constant request for money from back home. You know what I'm talking about? Every week, someone needs school fees, medical bills, contributions for this event or that celebration. It's exhausting and it's expensive. Here is the solution: federal government savings bonds. These are 2 to 3 year government bonds that pay you interest quarterly. This is the key: quarterly payments. Here is the strategy. Let's say you typically send money home regularly to handle family obligations. Instead of sending money monthly or responding to requests, do this. Invest a bulk amount in federal government savings bonds. When you invest for 3 consecutive months, you start to receive interest payments every month. This can then be used to sort family bills. This way, family is taken care of, your capital is intact, and most importantly, you have peace. When the bond matures in 2 to 3 years, you get your capital back, but in the meantime, you've handled family obligations without depleting your savings. This works because expectations are set. They know when money is coming. You're not scrambling for emergency funds. Your capital is protected by government backing. Every naira you earn abroad stays with you. I've seen this transform relationships for diaspora families. No more guilt, no more resentment, just structure. If you would like me to help you structure your investment portfolio, then take advantage of the few slots I open every month for my one-on-one consultation sessions. My clients have wonderful things to say about working with me, and my one-on-one clients get a 20% discount when joining the VIP community. It's a wonderful deal for you. Link to grab your slot will be in the description and in the comments. Investment 3, commercial papers for higher returns. If you want higher returns and you're comfortable with slightly more risk, commercial papers are worth considering. Commercial paper is a short-term debt, usually 6 to 9 months, issued by major Nigerian corporations, banks, telecom, and manufacturing companies. The minimum investment is usually 5 million naira. Risk level is moderate. This largely depends on the company issuing the commercial paper. Here is my evaluation framework. Before investing in any commercial paper, I check, is this a publicly listed company? This is for transparency. What are their recent financial results? This is for profitability. What is their credit rating? This is done by a third party and is always published. Have they issued and repaid commercial paper before? I'm checking for track record. Companies like Dangote, MTN, Tier 1 banks have strong balance sheets and reputational risks to protect. They are not going to default on commercial paper. Smaller unknown companies offering up to 30%, that's where I get cautious. Investment 4, Nigerian stocks. The growth option. Let's talk about stocks, and I'm going to be honest with you. This is where most people get it wrong. Yes, some Nigerian stocks have delivered incredible returns. Some stocks returned 100 to 300% this year alone. But here is what nobody tells you. For every stock that did that, several others went nowhere or declined. My approach to Nigerian stocks: if you're going to invest in Nigerian stocks from abroad, you need 3 things. Time to research. You just can't buy because someone said it's going up. Read annual reports. Understand the business. Patience. Nigerian stock market is volatile. If you need this money in 6 months, this isn't for you. The third thing is discipline. Set entry and exit points and don't get emotional. Good news is that my VIP community, the Legacy Builders Network, is here to help you with this. Join us today. Let's make money together. Now, let me tell you what I don't recommend. And this might be controversial. Real estate. Everyone loves Nigerian real estate. Buy land, they're not making more of it. I get it. Here is what my experience has taught me. Real estate in Nigeria is illiquid. It takes months or years to sell. It is document intensive. Title verification can be a nightmare. It is capital intensive. It ties up large amounts. It is management handy. That means it requires boots on ground. If you are abroad, real estate is one of the riskiest investments you can make. Yes, you might get lucky, but I've also seen land under government acquisition being sold, properties with disputed titles, developments that never complete, rental income that never materializes. Unless you have someone extremely trustworthy managing this for you, and I mean someone with skin in the game, not just family, I'll be very cautious. But good news, your favorite finance coach Anne has a solution. I introduce you to Encumbered Properties Limited. Now listen, if you've ever been scared of building property in Nigeria because of fraud, fake titles, or unreliable agents, this is the part you want to pay attention to. Encumbered Properties is the one company I trust to protect you when investing in Nigerian real estate. Why? Because they are not just another agent or marketer. They are a professional real estate due diligence and verification company dedicated to making sure you never lose money to property scams, shady developers, or hidden encumbrances. Here is what they do for you. Comprehensive title verification. Before you pay a single naira, they run a full investigation on the property, from land registry searches to survey verification, government acquisition checks, encroachment checks, and more. If there is any red flag, you will know before you commit. 2, document and legal support. They work with vetted legal professionals to ensure your documents are clean, safe, and property registered. No surprises, no drama, no omo onile stories. 3, fraud prevention and buyer protection. They check the seller, the land history, the developer's track record, and even verify environmental and government restrictions. This is the type of protection every Nigerian diaspora needs. 4, property vetting for off-plan projects. Thinking of buying into an estate before completion? They dig into the developer's financial capacity, past projects, approvals, and risk factors so that you don't get stuck in an abandoned project. If you live outside Nigeria, these are the people you want on your side. You get reports, updates, and vetted information without needing to fly down or rely on somebody who knows somebody. And here is my favorite part. They also have a YouTube channel where they break down property risks, expose common real estate scams, and teach you how to invest safely. If you're serious about building wealth through Nigerian real estate, you need to be following them. So before you buy any property in Nigeria, whether it's land, a house, or an off-plan development project, let Encumbered Properties verify it for you. It's cheaper to prevent a loss than to recover from one. This is the smartest decision you can make if you're investing in real estate. The link to their channel and also their website will be in the description of this video. Moving on to agriculture and food storage. Palm oil, rice, beans. Yes, there is money in food storage, but this requires storage facilities. We have warehouse costs, market knowledge, knowing when to buy and when to sell, distribution networks, how to find buyers, physical presence, monitoring to prevent theft, spoilage, and the rest. Can it work? Yes. Is it safe for someone in Toronto or London to do remotely? I don't think so, unless you have someone who you can trust 100%. Investment opportunities from friends. You know that friend with that amazing business opportunity that needs funding, the one promising 50% returns in 6 months. That's not an investment. That's venture capital without due diligence. 9 times out of 10, it ends badly. If you want to support a friend's business, that's fine, but call it what it is. Don't expect that money back and don't call it investing. Here is what I want you to understand. Safety in Nigerian investments isn't about avoiding all risks. It's about making informed decisions that match your situation. The safest investment for you might be completely wrong for someone else. Before you invest a single kobo, answer these questions. Why am I investing in Nigeria? Be specific. When will I need this money? Be realistic. Can I afford to lose this? Be honest. Do I have the right infrastructure? Nigerian bank accounts, NIN, BVN, and co. Good thing is that you can now do this from anywhere now. Have I secured my financial foundation where I currently live? This is critical. If you have clear answers to these 5 questions, then yes, Nigeria offers opportunities that can grow your wealth significantly. But if you're investing because someone else is, or because family is pressuring you, or because you're afraid of missing out, stop, take a breath, and check your goals first. I'm not here to convince you to invest in Nigeria. I'm here to help you make smart decisions about if, when, and how to invest in Nigeria. If this framework has been helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. Drop a comment telling me where you're watching from and what question you still have about investing back home. And if you want specialized guidance based on your specific situation, my one-on-one consultations is for you. Link is in the description. Invest smart, invest safe, and most importantly, invest on your own terms, not someone else's timeline. I'm Anne, your favorite finance coach. Until I see you in my next video, keep dreaming big and keep working hard towards your dreams. I'm rooting for you. Bye for now.